Coach. You can tell a little bit about practice.
Well, you know, today was kind of our introductory day to Clemson, and you know, we did a little bit of Clemson work, a little bit of us work. You know, overall, I thought it was an okay day, and I think they understand now, you know, how game week practices are going to work. That's kind of what we're, you know, that's kind of where we're at right now, just kind of getting the process down of, you know, how we're going to practice, you know, during game week. So that was kind of what we focused on tonight, and you know, again, I think we'll pick it up some tomorrow and tie up some loose ends with the way practice flowed. But overall, again, you know, tomorrow is going to be very similar to what we did today. It's full pads today, and again, you know, there's a pretty physical practice, and our intent is to do the same thing again tomorrow. But we'll pick it up, and we'll do better tomorrow than we will today.
Any decisions made on any of the positions?
No.
The quarterbacks in particular, that day with today?
I thought the quarterbacks did well today. I really did. I thought that they had a good day, and you know, again, we're in a comprehensive evaluation of all that, and you know, when we feel like, again, when we feel like we can, you know, settle on who the number one guy will be, we'll pull the trigger on it.
Players look pretty refreshed after having 2 days off. Pleased with how they kind of came back from the break.
You know, I felt like they were a little bit low energy, a little sluggish at the beginning of practice. I thought it picked up as practice went on. You know, again, that's where I'm sure that it'll be better tomorrow.
Watching from the last couple of days and starting to evaluate, I mean, are you getting closer as far as nailing down starting spots?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. We're getting much closer.
Any of the hurt guys, any status on them?
You know, we're getting healthier. You know, I think some of the guys that are banged up are starting to, you know, become healthy enough to practice some, and we're weaning some of those guys back in. But you know, again, the overall health, I feel like the overall health of our team will, you know, continue to improve, and but we're getting some guys back.
How much is Lumineer for this kind of whole total package?
You know, Corey's gotten better. You know, he's improved. He's got to work on his run game. You know, playing the run. You know, we all know that he's a very effective pass rusher, but you know, he's got to, you know, continue every week to really work on his run game, and you know, being able to, you know, secure his gap integrity on some things, and you know, he's playing sometimes on a tight end, sometimes not on the tight end, which is a little bit new for him. But he's getting better, and he works at it really hard every day. So I expect him to continue to improve.
What has a guy like Ryan Smith done to kind of bulk himself in there? Because he started one game last year, but been a little bit more of a backup. What's he done summer, preseason, everything to kind of get him in?
Well, I think, you know, Ryan's edge is that he's a very smart player. You know, he understands, you know, the game. He understands football. He studied it, and you know, at the safety spot in this defense, you know, it requires a lot of communication, and it requires some checks and things of that nature that, you know, that he is very comfortable with right now. So that's really been his edge, and I think he's improved in that regard, and that's really put him in a position, you know, where he's, you know, challenging for a starting spot.
Defensively, how's the chemistry with the guys that started a lot of games together last year, and then when you throw in a few new faces as well?
You know, I think the chemistry is good, you know, but chemistry develops as the season progresses. You know, that's where, you know, that's where the ebbs and flow of the year, the season, and games even individually, you know, become a factor on how, you know, how tightly those guys bond. That's offensively and defensively, but the chemistry, obviously, you know, we've got a lot of guys returning, so the chemistry, you know, is there, but you never know how it's going to unfold until you get into the season, and you have to go through the ups and downs of the season. So, you know, I think the personality of your team continues to grow as the season goes on. So, with some new faces in there, there'll be some there'll be some growth together that, you know, will need to happen. And, but I feel sure that will happen.
Junior signees who aren't here yet, has there come a time where they've got to come, or is that?
Yeah, it's getting real close, Jay. It's getting close. We're really coming down to the wire on some of these guys, and some definitive decisions will have to be made very shortly. And, you know, again, if anything changes or if we know something, I'll keep you guys posted. But it is coming down to, you know, it's coming down to the wire on that. And we're trying to, again, you know, evaluate what, you know, what their status is, and then, you know, what their plan will be here in the next 2 or 3 days.
You said Saturday that you'd be kind of making some redshirt decisions over this past 2 days. Is there anybody right now, true freshman-wise, that you could say for sure is not going to be redshirted this year?
I don't, off the top of my head, feel comfortable telling you that now. But as we move forward, we definitively come up with our 2D. You know, I'll have a better feel for it then, but we're getting much closer.
Anything else? All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.